Big pharma bosses expect there to be 10 vaccines on the market by summer next year, but there's been a warning to countries like South Africa and India who've proposed a temporary waiver on intellectual property rights to improve global access to a shot. Global pharmaceutical bosses say the dilution of IP rights is counterproductive in the fight against COVID-19 and would undermine confidence in the rights system, which they say is crucial to the pharmaceutical industry.
Basically, as we already heard, IP, the current strong innovation business model, has been an enabler. We would have had no chance to move as quickly developing treatments or vaccines without the IP system we have. I fully understand, and I think that's legitimate, that people want to have access to the treatments or the vaccines.
With 3 vaccines now making it through successful phase 3 trials and the Pfizer-BioNTech shot now being authorised for use in the UK, with the first vaccinations outside of a trial beginning there on Tuesday in hospitals across the country, there was praise for the speed at which the pharmaceutical industry had moved, the scientific and medical breakthroughs against a previously unknown virus. There was an acknowledgement, however, of vaccine scepticism, particularly concerns that corners had been cut in trial and regulatory processes. That's something that the Pfizer boss strongly denies.
We didn't cut any corners. That we tested this vaccine with the exact same way that we are testing any vaccine.
There was a pledge to ensure that low and middle income countries get their fair share of supplies via schemes like the WHO and Gavi's COVAX facility.
As you know, we have made a commitment to reserve 500 million vaccines. And with a single dose, that means 500 million people vaccinated, if that works out in the clinical studies, to Gavi, of which will deliver a significant part this year and part next year.
We were told that demand for diagnostic testing for COVID would continue in the months to come, despite the breakthrough on vaccines, given how little is known about their long-term duration and efficacy. Around the world, governments have committed to purchasing 11 billion doses of COVID vaccines. Lucy Hoff, SABC News, Brussels.
Royal Bafokeng Queen Mother Simane Molotli